Uh-oh, there goes Diddy. And there goes Dexter. I wonder what kind of trouble they're gonna get in today. Yo, what's up guys? The Insane Game Freak here. Fine for another nostalgia rush to the blah blah. Anyways, so I haven't done one of these in a minute, and I felt like the last one I believe I did was on What a Cartoon, and people were like, well, you should do one on Rocket Power and Rocko's Modern Life and Hey Arnold, and for some reason my mind went all those ideas and said no, CN Groovies. Now for those who don't know what this is, because this thing, it kind of died literally, and there's no like there has really been no spiritual successor. I guess the closest thing we would have gotten is the little music videos you got on Disney Channel. But the ones that I'm specifically making this nostalgia rush dedicated to CN movies, particularly because a lot of these tracks are still catchy as hell, and I still listen to a lot of them today, actually. And you'll be hearing it in the background of this video. So, and I'll probably leave a link to some of my favorite ones because, oh my God! So for those who are curious what CN Groovies are Cartoon Network Groovies. They're pretty much like these little music videos, usually done in a different animation style, and they're usually like songs for each of one of the more popular cartoons, which were the original Cartoon Network shows. They started airing back when Cartoon Network became like Cartoon Network. If anyone remembers, there was a period of time where Cartoon Network was really just showing like old Hanna-Barbera, Tex Avery, and Looney Tunes stuff. It wasn't really, they had their own stuff. And then when they started making their new stuff, they just called them cartoons, which included stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cow and Chicken, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, stuff like that. That was Cartoon Network's cartoons. And Cartoon Network was extremely popular in the 90s, so what they started doing is making music videos for those things. And what I'm here to talk about, some of my favorite music videos, because a lot of them were done in very weird and different styles, and a lot of them had even like high quality like music acts at the time doing them. Some of them were just really underground stuff, and some of them were high quality. The ones that most people probably know were the Dexter's Laboratory, and that's why Dexter is a gangster ass motherfucker, and you don't fuck with Dexter because he is G. You can't mess with him, and people don't know what I'm referring to, but I believe Dexter's Laboratory had about, or laboratory had, which is kind of funny because a laboratory is actually, the other definition for a laboratory is a toilet. Like, or a bathroom. So it's like if you call it laboratory, it's like a lab, and if you laboratory, it just reminds me of that's where I go and shit. Anyways, the reason why I say the whole black thing for Dexter is because if anyone remembers, a lot of his tracks, he had like 3 or 4 different songs, and I think almost all of them were black people. I mean, Coolio did one, which is the "What's my name? Dexter. Who it is? Dexter. There is no better cartoon genius, you know. What's his name? Dexter." That was it. Then we also had I Have a Secret, which was done by will.i.am. He's on, I got a secret formula. It's just a little bit of I and a little bit of O. I got a secret, so keep it on the low. Then what was it? Make sure that nobody knows. And then the other one, which is the most famous one because I love it to death. It's literally like the one that has always been stuck in my head and probably will always be stuck in my head. Even if I don't know who sings it, it's the uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Like, and that's what this video is going to be geeking out, because some of these tracks were just G. And then the other one he has is this weird Japanese one, like it's actually done in like an anime style with the giant robot and everything. I don't know, I don't even remember that one too much, but I do remember it existing, and it was a very weird thing. The Eddy and Eddy ones were actually pretty funny too, which I only remember 2. I think there might be more than that, but I only remember 2 specifically, which is the the one that I thought had a really cool art style. And the interesting concept was The Incredible Shrinking Dead, which I can't necessarily sing, but I do remember the premise pretty well, which is actually the title of it gives it away, The Incredible Shrinking Dead. It was like apparently Sarah got into Dexter's laboratory and made some type of shrinking potion and then drugged the Eds with it. And they all shrunk, and she used them as dolls for the dollhouse, and they were running through the dollhouse and trying to escape the dollhouse, and ended up growing back in the middle of all the chaos and ended up knocking themselves out in various ways. I think Eddy got, what was it? Eddy got trapped in. No, Eddy was on like the windowsill and he grew too big and he fell off and I guess he knocked out. Double D hit his head on the under the bed because that's where he was at, and Ed was in the shoe. So when he grew back, the shoe knocked him out. The shoe popped up in the air and they knocked him down when he came back down. But the one that most people remember for Ed and Eddy is my best friend playing, da-na-na-na, my best friend playing, da-na-na-na, my best friend playing, da-na-na-na, best friend playing. It was so weird because, I mean, Plank was always kind of weird in the show in general, but like the whole concept of having a song, and it was like a song that was played pretty straight. They even took it so serious. Like I remember there was a scene in it where it's like, even when you're crying, and then like you see the rain coming down, you actually see like a part of his paint come off, so it looks like he's crying. It's kind of the same effect they did with Mary in One Piece with the whole tears and everything, where it looks like the thing is crying even though technically it's not. Or is it? I mean, it was a cartoon, so I guess you could get away with saying that. The other ones I thought were really good was the Powerpuff Girls, which is the I know there's probably more than what I'm thinking of, and I know also one of them was Sung by Destiny's Child, which I think was for the movie. But the ones that most people remember would be the Go Monkey Go! Dun, 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 go Monkey Go! Go Jojo Jo! Go Monkey Go! Do, 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 go Monkey Go! Go Jojo Jo! It was weird. I mean, that one was kind of weird. It was like, oh, I guess Mojo Jojo gets a theme song. Then again, Mojo Jojo is like the main first villain of Powerpuff Girls, so I guess that would be the one you would do the song for. And then the other one is like I'm a Supergirl, which is sung in this. I feel like the person who sings it is originally like Chinese or Japanese, because she sings it with that obvious American accent, but like that heavy hint of she is from Asian descent. Also because the video style is also a very weird Japanese anime kind of style. It's like, I'm a Supergirl, no one can stop me, 'cause I like to fight. Like oh Lord. And then the other one I remember is the Destiny Child's one, which I don't remember as well, but I do remember enough to know that that's the thing. But as I said, I think that's for the movie. Now my absolute favorite one, because of two things. One, is for my favorite Cartoon Network show. And two, because the animation style it rips off at some point at the end in some point in the music video was a reference to Mickey Mouse, and those old cartoons is the Courage the Cowardly Dog one. Now there's two of them. The first one is the fucking weird. I don't even know if I call it a jazz track. It was like that. It was like, oh courage, or as the French say, courage. That one, which is where you had this sexy lady singing in this like really expensive apartment. But like there's like this casual essence of ghost and something scaring Courage throughout the entire video. But the video is still like this really chill, laid back track. But the one I'm talking about, the one I love to death, is the one where they made it seem like Courage the Cowardly Dog was like a theme park. So it's like you see them kind of flying by all the attractions, and then they stop to the two guys who are singing. It's like dim 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 dim. Here's this Mario. Somebody's humped the door. Creepy cereal. Who's gonna get the door? Somebody get the door. Who's gonna get the door? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Courage the Cowardly Dog. And like throughout the music video, there's like this section of the music video where they do like this weird like old 1930s, 1920s animation where it's like the creepy horrors or something, and you see like Courage in like this Mickey Mouse-esque looking form walking in the graveyard with his like happy smiling face, and you see the ghost and he does the whole eyes popping out of his head. It's like, and then in the background you still hear the background music, and then you hear Courage the Cowardly Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Shit is gold, man. It was so many good tracks, man. Even some of them were really referential to like the shows themselves. Like as I said, the Courage the Cowardly Dog really nailed the atmosphere. The other one I loved, and I thought this was really funny because I didn't like the song originally, and then like I refound the song, and I was like, oh, this crap is like, it's like it actually comes full circle, which is funny considering the name of the song is Circle, which is the one for the Flintstones, where it's the whole, it's making a joke. For those who don't get it, what they used to do for the Flintstones is they used to just like draw this one, they would draw the one picture for the background, and then every time if you saw the characters do like a walk cycle still in the room, it will look like they're kind of stuck in a walk cycle as if they weren't really going anywhere, even though they're technically making progress. Like they just chose not to draw backgrounds that frequent. Actually, it happened a lot during the driving sequences where they would literally, if you watch the backgrounds in old Flintstone cartoons, you can really see it. They're not really, technically they're not making progress. Like there is no change in the background, it's just looping. So the song Circles, ironically, is, well, first off, it's called Circles, which is the first ironic thing. The song itself is making a reference to the fact that it's looping. And if you go watch the music video actually has no unique style or anything to it. It's literally just a loop walking sequence of Barney and Fred walking. And as I said, because the background loops, it literally fits the song, because it's like, I just can't keep walking around in circles, walking around in circles, walking around in circles, walking around, and don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around now. Like, and I love that track purely because I know. And it's funny because when I originally heard the track, I wasn't like really into it, but like there was just when I refound it as like a teenager, it was just like, yo, love this song. And I actually have that song about, like, I play that song in my car all the time. I actually played it the other day. It's an addictive track, just like I still play Back to the Lab Again. Oh no, back to the lab again. You messed up. Back to the lab again, not again. Back to. I geek out. Dude, and I know there's some other ones, like I know there was one for Jabberjaw, and I think there was one for Scooby-Doo. I don't remember all of them, but that's up for you guys to put in the comments in the section. Please leave your favorite CNN Groovies and link them, because Google said we should throw links at things now, so it's cool. So please put in the comment section your favorite Cartoon Network Groovie, and I promise next Nostalgia Rush will actually be a legitimate thing. But I felt like CNN Groovies didn't get enough push, because to me they were super unique, because they were different animation styles, different takes on the same characters we'd already grew up and loved, with these cool ass original tracks for them. And whether it was gangster music by Dexter's Laboratory, or like this chilled out rock stuff with Ed and Eddy, or this like this weird kind of kooky music you got with like Courage the Cowardly Dog, almost all the songs are awesome in their own ways. So please leave your favorites and thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video if you liked it, favorite if you favorite it, and share it with your friends to let them know what Cartoon Network Groovies they like. And you guys can have a discussion. It's a cool discussion topic, because they're really chill tracks. And as I said, I'll leave a link to all my favorites in the description. So this has been the Insane Game Freak. Let's a game, let it win, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.
Eustace, Muriel, somebody's at the door. Creepy, surreal, someone better get the